Well, today the John Lewis Voting Rights Act was signed into law. Advocates say it will strengthen voter protections. Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine helps explain this legislation.
In Brooklyn on Monday, Governor Kathy Hochul signed the John R. Lewis Voting Rights Act. The governor explaining how this will help further protect voters, especially people of color.
We're going to fight back against voter suppression, voter dilution, intimidation, deception, and obstruction. We're providing more language assistance. If you can't understand the language that your ballot's in, how can you possibly vote? We are changing that as well.
This legislation builds upon the Federal Voting Rights Act of 1965. According to Perry Grossman of the New York State Civil Liberties Union, the John R. Lewis Voting Rights Act includes an approval process for any future changes to election laws.
It flips the burden from voters who have to go identify and then prosecute discrimination to jurisdictions to prove that when they're making changes to their election laws, that they're not hurting voters.
Before any voting and election law changes are made, the law now requires places that have a recent history of voting rights violations or racial discrimination to get the approval from the Attorney General's Civil Rights Bureau or a specified state Supreme Court.
And they have to show that the change that they're going to make is not going to make voters of color worse off.
The act is named after prominent civil rights leader Congressman John Lewis, who spent his life advocating for racial equality and voting rights.
Today's signing is a victory for democracy. It's a victory for New Yorkers from Buffalo to Brownsville. We have stepped to the forefront and established New York State as a national leader.
Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.